How have you tried? It's been such a disruptive first
Yeah.
month. How have you tried to help this team navigate that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is just understanding that we have opportunity to grow through some circumstances that might not be ideal. The ball's getting in other people's hands outside of Caitlin because she's not on the floor, and how are we able to get one another in positions to be successful? Players are getting minutes that might have been limited with both Caitlin and Sophie out. I think the other piece is really balancing overuse for players like Kelsey and Lexi, and trying to get them rest and things like that. But we got to maintain perspective. We can only control what we can control, and then we want to make sure that we're still continuing to grow and get better in areas. And then when we reintegrate them, then we have to be patient and give grace while allowing ourselves to continue to grow now with them.
And you talked about finding an identity with Caitlin out for these past 2 weeks and kind of getting more people those ball handling reps. Just how have you seen that grow in the past couple weeks?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, Sid's been given more of an opportunity. We had Ari in there as well. Prior to Sophie's injury, Sophie was doing that as well. Lexi's had to. So, I think when you get in situations where teams make it a point to try to take Caitlin out of handling the ball, now we've got other players who have experience doing that. So the first time they're doing it is not necessarily, in game in the latter part of the season. So for us, I think other players are getting comfortable in that role. Now it's not always looked pretty. We haven't always gotten the high percentage shots you get with Caitlin on the floor. I mean, that's part of just Caitlin being a generational player, is the way that she not only scores it, but makes everybody else better.